If financial advising doesn't improve your life, then what purpose does it serve? My name's Lyndon Zulke, and I'm a financial advisor with Leading Edge Financial Planning. If my value as a financial advisor is only growing your wealth, that feels empty, and it even feels more so that way as I've grown older. The most important thing that I've learned about money is that it's not really mine. I'm only the manager of it, and only for as long as I'm on this earth. Someday, I'm not going to be around anymore, and then somebody else is going to have control of whatever I've left behind. How we manage our wealth is, of course, up to each one of us. I don't really want to tell anybody what they should do with their money. But doesn't it make sense that if we can't take it with us, if it's not really ours, that we pursue something greater with our money, like a return on life? In other words, return on life is greater than return on investment when it comes to doing a financial plan. When I look at your financial plan, I look at it through the lens of life rather than through the lens of money. Let me explain. Looking at your plan through the lens of money means that the only thing that's really important is growing your wealth. So the only thing I need to know about you is how much money do you have and how much risk are you willing to take with that money. On the other hand, when I look at your financial plan through the lens of life, I need to know more about your life plan, where you are today, how you got to where you are today, and where you want to be in the future. And then my goal is to give you really the best life possible that I can with the money that you have. Here are some examples to how this might make a difference in your life. Looking through the lens of money, you are reluctant to make a career change because it will mean less money. But looking through the lens of life, you go ahead and make the change because you know from your plan, your financial plan, that you're going to have enough. Another example, looking through the lens of money, you, even though you want to retire, you decide to keep working because you're in your high income earning years. And you say to yourself, that's a lot of money to leave on the table. But looking at it through the lens of life, you realize through your financial plan that you're going to have enough money. And now is the time to do a lot of the things that you've always wanted to do while you're still healthy and young enough to be able to do those things. I want to invite you to give me a call and find out the difference that can be made by looking at your financial plan through the lens of life rather than the lens of money. My number is 316-535-0750. My name's Lyndon Zulke, and I'm a life-centered financial planner with Leading Edge Financial Planning.